Hello everybody, we are in New York City for the world's biggest watch show, and here is the Empire State Building, which is insane. The show is just a couple of 100 meters down the road from the Empire State, so great location. I'm here with Louis. You want to say hello, Louis? Here we are. We've already been here we've been here for 3-4 days now. Today's the last day of the watch show, so I've already scoped out all the best watches. So the plan today is I'm going to go straight in there, show you all of the best bonds without any of the nonsense. It's going to be good fun. Let's do it. We're officially in the show. People filming in the hallway. There's a lot of stuff here. It's 2 levels. I think there's about 50, 60, 70 brands here, something like that. This is the first room. Actually, one of the quieter rooms at the show. But I'm just going to take you to my favourite ones that I've seen over the last couple of days. So, the first one, and I have reviewed them on the channel before, Hong Kong-based brand. Make really impressive stuff. And Louis is here actually already. So, they're called Monbray. Here's Louis getting some footage. Good morning. What's the name of this one?
For this one, the collection we call it Trinova.
Yeah.
And what you're filming here actually is a special one with the onyx and the lap diamond on 12369. And unlike the other brand approach like the Baguette, we use a triangle one.
Oh, beautiful. And then what dial's this?
This one is the Lapis, it's a soda light.
Yeah, I think these 3 are my favourite. So I took a picture of this wooden one on the first day.
Exactly. This is a special one. We call it a burrwood.
Yeah.
So we particularly choose the pattern like surrounding the wood eyes. So the pattern is like the waving instead of the lighting one.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then this model, I'm about to review this. This is next when I get home.
Yeah.
So they've likely already seen this. But the colorways, I mean, it's the mother of pearl with
we have the mother of pearl, so mother of pearl with the patterns. And also on the indices, you can see some micro scale lighting, so that how create the rainbow effect. And this one we call it jewelry steel, so it's some sort of a quartz stone. We smash them and apply on the dial.
Yeah. What would you say the style is?
You can see from all our designs like the angular style.
Yeah. I think that's the first thing that struck me about the MB1 was how angular it all was and the flatness of the case. It was so much fun. And this, you can tell it's a clear evolution. You also added a little bit more curvature to the case, didn't you? So it wears a little bit sort of more traditionally than the first model. I'll see you later.
See you.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. So that was Monbray. One of my favourite brands at the show. Just really cool, distinctive watches. Next up, we've got the big dogs. Hi, mate, I'm filming. How are you doing?
Very good, happy Sunday.
Thank you, mate. How was this today? Okay? Yeah, good. The 660.
Super slim goodness.
Super slim goodness. Yeah. So this is the green one.
The GRN, the teal green one.
Yeah, the strangest green I've ever seen. But it's a beautiful shade.
We're talking about it, right?
Yeah. And then the black. The LC, my favourite 12 that.
Yeah.
And then this is the C63.
Yeah, the Sealander stones. We released these last week.
So these are
the turquoise, tiger's eye, the Charite, which is quite a rare one. I think you don't see too many Charite examples.
Which is a Charite, the purple?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been the top seller so far.
It's beautiful. I can't figure out which is my favourite. You've done well with them, you know.
Yeah,
sometimes like a turquoise can not pop like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice for Sealander. I think a lot of people were expecting us to come out with 12 when we started the teasers.
Yeah.
But Sealander can take this kind of glamorous touch really nicely.
I think this one might be my favourite.
So it's the C12 Loco Brooklyn Night in collaboration with Warner Wealth.
So this likely won't be for sale when I've released this video because...
So it depends when the video's coming out. This is dropping online on Tuesday.
Okay. Is it this building here?
Yes.
Okay, right, I see.
So that was a hand sketch by our graphic designer Barney.
Beautiful.
And yeah, it's gorgeous how we spotted it on the way here. And yeah, I think until maybe the 70s, it was maybe the tallest clock tower in the city.
I mean, I'd say good luck selling them, but you don't need it because they're going to go. God, that is really popping, the moon phase there.
It's kind of a V2, so it was an updated case, updated crystal, and then we kind of gave the dial a little bit more clarity, but similar to the previous generation.
Incredible. Right, Patrick, cheers, mate.
Pleasure.
Have a good day. I'll pop back round at some point. Cheers, mate. A few new pieces from Christopher Ward. The C63 with the stone dials, the new Loco with the Art Deco inspired by a clock tower, the new 660 12, incredible. Beautiful, nice and thin. The green dial is very strange. It's not green, is it? But Marlowe watches, British watch brand. I got hands-on with them for the first time yesterday. I'm really, really impressed by the design language. It's fun. It's stylish, contemporary, nice use of colours across the watches. Got some like dive watches, you know, like these military watches here, like Flieger inspired, but just sort of brought modern really, with metallic dials, really nice use of colour, and then there's like a fun seconds hand on there as well with some yellow and black and sort of everyday pieces. Also these feature, if I'm not mistaken, Salita SW210, which is a high-end movement. $6-7-5 at the show, so that's incredible. The style here is just a lot of fun. Really dramatic crystals, so I've got these funky bezels on there as well, which just make them pop. And then there's these like sort of racing inspired watches almost. I think this one was my favourite yesterday. It's just like a playful take on a diver really. It's got a thin bezel, good use of colour, just fun, really nice case. Sort of an engine turn bezel, just good fun. No one's set up upstairs. Everybody's lazy today, so Louis just said no one's set up, but we'll go up and have a look. Let's see who was out drinking last night and couldn't turn up on time, okay? Because I'm here, fresh and early. I was here before they opened and I'll be here probably till they finish because I've got no life. Tell you what, let's go to Studio Underdog because they've got a new watch out that you guys are going to see. So
All right.
let's go and have a look. The 01 series chronograph, all the colours. Of course, we've got the Goofy Panda. We've got the Mint Choc Chip, Blue Sky, Watermelon. 02 series. Again, just look at the stand though as well, you know. Sometimes you've just got to appreciate the hard work that goes into making something that's fun and different, and Studio Underdog put a lot of effort into the stands. And then we have the new Manhattan. So why is this part of the 02 series then?
Because it uses the same dial design
Okay.
as the 02 series.
I was surprised you didn't start a new series for it.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been cool. Mimosa. So it's part of the 02 series, the cocktail collection. The Manhattan was the second watch. We obviously had the Gimlet, which was the first, and then this is the new one, which is full lume dial. It's sort of got a hammered finish to the sapphire. It's very interesting. Full lume, same spec, so it's manual wind, sapphire, all that good stuff. Very striking watch, and this is going to be a full release, so everybody can buy this watch, where the other two were limited. So again, it's going to be about £1,000, which was the same price as the last one. Okay, so next to Studio Underdog actually, we've got Kuo. Now, I'm a big fan of Kuo, unapologetically a big fan of Kuo, and seeing the whole collection in person is amazing because it's just, they're so much fun, and the good size, vintage inspired, classy watches. Let's have a look. So we've got the Royal Smith, absolute beauty, 35mm, proper classical dress watch. Comes on a gold case, or you can get the silver case one. So pick your poison. Very classy, vintage inspired, daggered handset. These are beautiful. And then it's a calendar piece. So this is a Myota movement inside, Myota caliber. I think it's 9122 if I'm not mistaken. And you've got day, date, and month on the dial. So like follows the same design language as the other Kuo watches, but it has that added complication. And you know, $850 for a mechanical calendar is a really good price. And obviously the style of it as well is incredible. Then we have the Royal Smith Field watch. This is all the bronze versions. As you can see, a lot of these are sold out because they're so good looking. So they've got the smaller 35mm and then the 38mm larger version. I think my favourite is probably the all brown. I think on a NATO strap this would look incredible. Bronze case as well, so it's going to age nicely. They'll develop some patina. And then there's the Sombrero. Recently reviewed the green one. But there's the salmon. Sort of a little bit of a blue dial there. But yeah, beautiful pieces. The Old Smith. Green and gold, very classy. And then just something a bit more minimal if you don't want to be so ostentatious. So there's a chronograph, a new chronograph that Kuo's releasing that I can't show you because it's under embargo. But it is just, it's incredible. It's an automatic chronograph, and I wish I could show you because it's really cool, but it's coming soon, you'll see it. I'm not filming that, don't worry. I know I'm not allowed to. Okay, thank you. Morning, mate, you okay?
How you doing?
Good, mate, good. I've come to get some footage. So, Clements, these are another British brand. This is the Monroe, which was the first model. It's a, would you say it's a Gada, an everyday watch?
I reckon so.
Yeah. So, I mean, these are built to take anything, really, aren't they?
Anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You've got scratch-resistant coating, Myota movement inside.
That's right.
Yeah. Full lume version, obviously sapphire. The clasps on these are really nice as well. Really well finished, nice size on the fly, so you can use it as an everyday as your wrist changes. And then this is your newest model,
That's
the
right.
Diver.
Yeah. Mark II floating diver.
And this is available to buy.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the price point in these in pounds?
So we've got it on special offer for the pre-order. It's going to be running at £600, and then after the pre-order, it's going to go up to £650.
Okay.
It's all on the bracelet.
Oh, wow. And is it another Myota 9000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is our most advanced watch to date. So this one's totally scratch-proof. It's got an anti-magnetic movement holder as well, and then we also use a combination of different steels to give it some special qualities.
Nice. I think this one's my favourite. Yeah. The black and the yellow. Wow. Yeah, I love it. Thank you, mate. Oh, there's actually a lot of brands here that are not set up yet. We've got the Blue, French brand, not here. The French, you know what they're like. Yeah, just quite a lot of people are not here yet. I mean, this is the press hour, so it opens up at 11 o'clock for people to come in and do some filming like me, and then the full show starts at 12. So obviously some brands are thinking, we'll just come at 12, it's fine. Phil and Mari as well. I would have liked to have shown you guys the Disco Volante because it's a really nice watch, but they're not turned up. But one brand who has turned up, another French brand actually, is Yema. Let me show you some of these. So this is their sort of new Art Deco inspired dress piece. In-house micro rotor movement with the sub-dial. It's beautiful. The Supermans, the bronze Superman there. This one features mother of pearl dial and the mother of pearl bezel. So I've got this grey one, and then there's this blue mother of pearl dial and bezel too. The Legend, the Yema Rallygraph. This one is the classic version with the cream Mecha Quartz. These are the two new models. So we've got the gold case and then the regular steel case. And then we've also got the Urban Traveller, which is a classic sports watch. There you go. So that's the in-house micro rotor movement inside of it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Yema. One of the first brands that I really fell in love with in terms of the design. So it's nice to see them all in person because yeah, they really know what they're doing. I'll have a little scan of Baltic. It says the Baltic stand. So let's have a look. We have the MR01, I think this one is. It might be the MR02 now, so this is a micro rotor movement. Some more micro rotor watches. The Prismic, which is a sort of Art Deco dress watch really. And these have manual movements inside. I think these are an ETA, Swiss movement. It might be Solita, but I think they're ETA. HMS, classic line, Ghost 8 position. Don't buy them, sorry. Dive watch, I think this is the Aquascaf. Yeah, it's the Aquascaf Mark II. So, lovely coloured dials, just vintage inspired dive watches. Some chronographs. The Scale Graph, classic. The Hermetique, which is their field watch, but with insane colour, really. You know, pink field watch, blue field watch, yellow field watch. The regular Hermetique. A little bit more traditional of a field watch. So yeah, Baltic are lovely. Let's go and have a look at Brew. Big fan of Brew. Beautiful, cool, stylish. So this is a new piece from them. It's a quartz on top and then a digital display at the bottom that, when you press in, pops up with a timer, and then you can count down from 30 seconds to time the perfect brew, perfect shot of espresso. Very, very vintage in terms of the design, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And then the classic metric, can't go wrong with it. Just a cool style, cool bracelet. Can't beat it. I think this is the Retrograph, a cool piece. This one has a full loom dial as well, so just interesting. Quite a boxy case. Again, they all feel vintage, and but they're all distinctive as well to Brew, which is why I like them. And then there's some new chronographs, the metric, but with even more personality really. And then the black and gold is a really nice looking one. So we've got Fairer, guys from Fairer here, and we've got GMT's World Time. So that's the Aqua compressor. So it's a compressor style diver. The divers there. Simple three-handers, really nice use of colour. So almost like dress watches with a bit of a pilot watch influence in there. And again, manual movements. Swiss-made brand obviously, but based in Britain. This is a cool piece. So this is their sort of tenue dress watch almost. I really like the blue one because it's got Roman numerals, so it feels a little bit dressier. Good size, automatic as well, so you've got that everyday functionality with it. They're a little bit bigger than like a traditional dress watch, so bear that in mind. But yeah, really nice use of colours really across the range. And then let's have a look where we're going. We've just got so many brands here, too many if anything. But one brand, another YouTuber brand actually, we've got Islander, obviously based out of New York. They've really stepped up the game really when it comes to design. They're so much more striking than they used to be. What started out as a homage brand now, the designs are just becoming it's becoming a little bit more fun, more colour, a bit more adventurous with shapes and sizes and silhouettes, and these are really cool as well. I saw these the other day. This is a new diver, and again this is Islander, so everything is super affordable. I mean, Mark's prices are unbeatable most of the time. I'm not sure of the reference number on this one. It's a very nice looking piece, sort of a sandblasted case. and then a bit of a monochrome dial. And then there's another one if you want some really insane colour. There's that too. We've got this cool stand here actually. I'll show you. Clocks. Seiko clocks to be exact. So they're like divers. The bezels twist, but they're clocks. They're cool. This one's even got a sweeping hand like a mechanical watch. This one's very impressive. And then sort of a chronograph looker, but with a humidity and a temperature rating. Seiko actually isn't here. Seiko movements are here, displaying their movements, and also Seiko clocks apparently, but no Seiko. I'm going to show you Sega Designs, Chinese brand. Definitely something worth checking out. Again, a lot of these are on the bigger side, so you need a bigger wrist to pull them off, but there are some smaller pieces as well. The Blue Planet actually fits really nicely, even though it's quite a big case. There's also a smaller version out now, which is 43 millimeters, and then this is the ceramic piece that's 43. Which is a nice, again, full ceramic watch with an unusual complication for $1,500. I know it sounds like a lot of money, and it is, but considering the case material and what the watch does, something you don't see very often. I think the Sega Design would be a big brand if they were better at marketing, but their marketing team just doesn't know what they're doing, unfortunately. We've actually got Casio here, surprisingly. It's got a range of different Casios, including the calculator, the classic, G-Shocks. Pretty much every G-Shock ever made there, surely. I mean, there is just endless amounts. Citizen are here, Seiko's not. Seiko's too good for us, but Citizen turned up. Smaller Pro Masters there. So this is a Pro Master Titanium automatic. Unbelievably lightweight, I mean, weighs nothing. Feels like it's made of plastic, it's that light. Also a gold version here. This one's stainless steel, you can feel the weight difference. But still, a bit of an eye catcher. Again, super lightweight. I think this might be the one that Jody has. I think this is one of the more premium Citizen watches. Same with the blue. Really eye catching. We've got the Zenshin line. Every Zenshin here. So we've got the Eco Drive versions, the automatics, the Soyosa. Some two-tones, just a black version, then in some smaller versions as well. Citizen are doing good stuff. They're giving Seiko a run for the money. They've really stepped up. I mean, the divers now, the sports watches, hello, they've leveled up. Venezianico, let's take a look. Please, can you hide the one that I can't film?
There you go.
Thank you. So we've got the Arsenale. This is a brand new model that's just come out from them, which has like a Japanese-inspired dial. I think it's hand-painted as well, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have the Redentore range. This one is so special. I think this one's my favourite Venezianico. The dial is just incredible. Ultra Black Bronzo Venturine. We've got the Neride range. All the divers, different colours. Gold versions, the Venturine. You know, they've got dials. They've got different case materials, different dials. 24 karat gold dial, malachite dial, lapis dial, ultra black dial. I mean, it just, these guys really know what they're doing. That's the Meteorite and the original Arsenale. Here's the regulator.
There you go.
And interesting. And then this is something special. This is the Utopia, which was a limited edition watch. Sold out. 100 pieces went in 10 minutes. And it's their first in-house movement, manual wind. Just a gorgeous looking movement. And then a bit of an underrated watch, I think, is the chronograph. It's a really nice looking chronograph. It's a little bit bigger in size because it is a mechanical chronograph. The coral and the turquoise there as well. Just stylish, unbelievably stylish. And I think that's the one thing you can say about them, which not a lot of other brands can say, is that every watch they sell, looking across this whole table now, what isn't stylish? Everything's stylish. Can't fault them. Every time I see them, I'm always impressed because they're just so good looking. This is new Denison watch. It's only just come out. So this is a dual time Denison. It's the same case size, but now you've got two dials almost. Two sets of hands on the dial. And then you've got this one, which is two different stones. Which is just, it's different. It's certainly different. And a quite a taste. I think this one's probably my favourite one of these three. I'd probably say the pink actually might be the best looker. I want to show you just one watch from Spinnaker. So the Seconde Ghost Edition. It's this one. The 50 Phantoms have just been released again. Crazy bezel, crazy dial, weird finish into it. It's an unusual watch for sure, but I think it's cool. These sell out instantly anyway. This is the larger version, and then there's smaller version as well. I think one's 43 and one's 40, something like that. That was the original, I think. The original one. I don't think you can buy this one anymore. I think this one's the best one, the original. I think they nailed it. And then the big dogs himself is here, Jody from Just One More Watch, and obviously with Erebus. Let's have a look. Hello, good morning. So this is the new GMT. The purple is a delight, and then just a bit of everything here. Got all the different versions of the Ascent, ranging from the 41 down to the 34. All the different colours.
Big man.
Good morning.
Big man. Big man.
How are we doing?
Big man, small camera.
Would you say, is this your favourite one from the new Ascent GMT?
Yeah,
Black and gold.
That's the poster boy.
Yeah.
But that's my favourite
Yeah.
Erebus. I love that one.
This one's beautiful, you know. The green works with the gold really well. It's a nice proper colour, but then it feels classy. It feels a bit more like a dress watch, actually. Even with the green, it feels dressy. We've got the Titans, the big boys, 44 millimeters. The purple, which is probably my favourite one, with the black DLC, incredible case, different origins. The GMT, Erebus. They've got they've got sort of two main ranges really. They've got the Ascent and then they've got the Origin. You know, the Titan's sort of part of the Origin line in terms of the design. So you've probably seen the interview with Jody where I was saying, listen, let's bring out another style. Let's do a dress watch, or let's do something completely different, because there's endless sizes of the Ascent, there's endless sizes of now of the Origin, or different complications, and it's like, right, let's do something completely new. You know, hopefully we can see that sometime soon, because I think everyone would appreciate that, including myself. Okay, next up, Scottish brand, Paulin. Now, we've reviewed quite a few of them, but there's a new watch from Paulin, which is the Mara Diver. Quintessential Paulin in terms of the dial design. It's, weird shapes, unusual colours. You know, it's a playful take on a diver for sure. You know, it's not a traditional diver. It's not a tool diver. It's a sort of fun contemporary take on it, and it's fun. I love the indexes. I love the shapes. I believe it's a Swiss movement as well. It does look on the bigger side. It's supposed to be 40mm case, but it's got quite a chunky profile to it. And then we've obviously got the classic stuff, which is the GMT. I like the yellow one. I think the yellow one's good. The yellow one's good fun. And then the Ono, which is just another fun watch. Same with the Zapata. Zapata day and night there. Paulin. The new diver. It looks fun. It's fun. It's a little bit chunky. I think it's about £2,000, something like that. So it's on the more expensive side, but you know, if you've got the cash and you want to buy something fun, worth considering, can't call it boring. And this is Trafford. These are an American watch brand, I believe, with roots in England actually, which is weird. I found that out yesterday. But they're cool. They're cool. So these are sort of tonneau shaped, rectangular almost, just insane colours. Look how much that pops. And then this is a new collection, which is the GMT, which is inspired by different artists. We've got different guitars here to represent each of the artists. We've got the blue one, the orange, the white, and then the sort of cream and black one with a bit of orange in there. And then these are Miyota 9075s, 899, so a good price for the movement. But yeah, really nice quality as well on the clasps, on the bracelets. I like the fact they've used positive end links, so you get a nice wrist presence of it. I think my favourite yesterday was this one, which is, I think it's really striking. And then, just some more pieces here from Trafford. They're three-handers, but they've used a Miyota 9075, so you can use that hour hand as a jump hour. So you can just jump around the dial, quick set hour hand, and under the light, it's sort of got this really dramatic 3D textured finish to it. Trafford Watch Company, first time checking them out, but absolutely pieces that I think other people should see. First time seeing them myself, very impressed. It's officially 12 o'clock, which means the show is open now to everybody, so it's about to get hella busy in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film more watches without me speaking, because you won't be able to hear me, and I'll do some commentary over the top of it. So that's a walk around. We've been walking around for a long time, an hour now. So let's go. Let's go. Hello. So me and Louis have come to Irish pub. We're watching Man United versus Liverpool. Just thought, little update. So we're here for some lunch. What anything impressed you so far?
The main one was Barlow Watch Company. They've got a bunch of new models, and They look really cool.
I
really
agree, yeah.
unique and distinctive.
That's my first time getting hands on with them too. They've been at a lot of watch shows I've been to, like Manchester Watch Show. I think they were at the British Watchmakers Day, but I never actually went over. So I'm glad I took the time this weekend to go and see them because they are impressive. Like the designs, they're cool, aren't they? Different. Brew, what do you think of Brew? I'm thinking about buying it.
I really do like that new Subway inspired watch.
Yeah. I've already spent £1,000 on the Manhattan, and I'm thinking, do I want to spend another 400-500 on another watch? And I'm going to buy something else as well. So how deep do I want to be? I'll tell you what I have got. Look at this bad boy here. I'm officially an Erebus t-shirt owner.
You're part of the team then.
Part of the team. So Jody, thank you. He's given me a Erebus t-shirt, so I'll be wearing that in some videos. Anything you think I should check out that I've not seen yet? Because you had to walk around this morning on your own. What should I go and
Yeah, there was a
look
couple of new watches from Traska. They were really interesting.
Right.
A couple of upcoming models.
Right, I have not seen them yet, so I'll go and have a look. We're going to have some food. Fish and chips. What are you having?
Sauteed chicken.
Sauteed chicken with white wine sauce. Fancy. I'm going to sink a pint or two. Then we'll head back to the show and have a good time. So the first brand I went and checked out after coming back from having some lunch was Wise. Now, I'm a big fan of these guys. I have reviewed quite a lot of their watches on the channel. Their watches are quite classical in the sense that they don't really play with colours or silhouettes too much. They stay quite safe, but their watches are just really high quality. I mean, take this dress watch for example. It is just incredible. Look at that dial. Wow, perfect size. They use 904L steel, so they achieve a really nice high polish, and their chronograph just looked $1,000,000. Automatic chronograph fit really nicely. Generally speaking, Wise, I think anyway, is one of the better micro brands that you can get in terms of value for money, whilst having some really cool designs on wrist. Then I did go and check out Traska, Louis' recommendation, and I was very impressed. Again, designs here are a little bit safe. They're on the classical side of things. A little bit vintage inspired, but a nice little pop of colour. They fit really nicely. The quality was certainly there. My favourite though, the Jump Hour. This thing is going to get released next year. It is special. Then I went and checked out Serica watches. I have seen them before, I'll be honest, they're not really for me. I appreciate this one. This is their sort of Art Deco dress piece. It's got a really nice sizing, really fits really nicely on the wrist. This golden dial was incredible. Then the rest of them, they have sort of dive watches, field watches. They feel military inspired, no doubt, and they certainly have their own distinctive style. Their dial design is copied on AliExpress all the time, and that's just because it's so unique and so different than other brands that people want to copy it. And this is their classic field watch, a bit of a modern icon, really. Brushed bezel, unusual dial design. It's good fun. Then I went and checked out a brand called Simier for the first time. So this is a rebirth brand. They went under and they've been brought back to life. And what they've done is they've taken some of the old models the brand used to make and sort of modernized them with a little playful twist. This is their field watch style piece with a grained finish dial, and these do feature Swiss automatic movements. They're pretty good quality considering these guys are relatively new on the block. My favorite though was this copper or salmon colored chronograph with an asymmetrical subdial. This piece was really nice. Then I went and checked out Monta, and these are a little bit like Traska in that their designs are quite minimal, very safe, a little bit classical, but these guys experiment with some colour, like this mint green, beautiful dial, and the quality, generally speaking, I think was really good here. This one was like a really dramatic sunburst, sort of olive green dial. This is a GMT. Then they had some dive watches, which I'll be honest with you, I didn't really like the divers. I felt there was a little bit too close to a Submariner in terms of the lugs, in terms of the bezel, but I appreciate the quality here, and I'm sure they've got some fans. This is a new brand to me. They were called Artifact. Now, these guys were just unlike anything else at the show. So these are divers, 200 meters, automatic, but they feature weird cases and fixed bezels. This is why I come to watch shows, to see watches like this. So strange, so different, but also really interesting. Actually impressive watches. Then I went and checked out Bolivar. They had their mil-spec diver, which was really interesting to see in person, and they also had all of the Lunar Pilots. Finally, I got a Lunar Pilot on wrist. I've seen them plenty of times in person, but this is the first time actually getting one on wrist. It actually fit really nicely, considering it's a 43mm case. My favourite was the blue and the white. I thought this one looked so sharp. I love the blue accents as well with the pushers. This was my first time seeing Dufresne in person. I've seen them on Teddy Baldassar's channel a lot of times. I'll be honest though, I didn't really vibe with the designs here. I felt that the dials were, they just didn't feel right. There was something off about the dials. I don't think the proportions of all the accents really work together, but I appreciate them. It's my first time getting hands-on with Arcan watches. So this is a British micro brand. They have only one watch, but it is a banger. So this features a custom module on top of my Miyota 9000 that delivers some extra complications. Impressive watchmaking from a very young micro brand. I was really impressed with this one. And then French watch brand Bablu finally turned up and I got to see some of their watches in person, and yeah, just very impressed with them. They're beautiful. So their gimmick is that they use discs for hands, and I think it works. It's an unusual viewing experience, don't get me wrong, but it's unique and I think it's fun. My favorite was this full metallic piece with like a steel dial, a little pop of blue on there, mesh bracelet. It's almost like a dress watch, but you could wear it as an everyday watch too. It was good fun. Then I went and checked out Hanha. I did see some of the chronographs, but my favorite was actually this one, like a dress watch, sort of a pistachio green dial, automatic movements. These were really good on the wrist, you know, perfect proportions, nice leather straps, and they even do this sort of purpley violet coloured dial too. And these were my two favourite from Hanha. Then when I'm at a watch show and Duckworth Prestex is there, I'm going to see Duckworth Prestex. The Parker is one of the best affordable dress watches. It's so good looking. I always enjoy seeing the range. And this is their Rivington GMT and their divers as well. Just a really nice pop of colour. They use cushion cases, textured dials. This one is the orange and blue version. I think this one looks $1,000,000. This is their Bolton Classic, which is a dress watch, but with larger dimensions. So, you know, a modern dress watch, if you will. But this one is my favourite. Salmon dial, blue accents. I just think this one looks so cool. This is also a California dial layout. Zurich watches, my first time ever getting hands-on with Zurich, and I was so happy that I could finally see them in the metal. They are weird, they are wacky, but they are wonderful. The quality here is really good. These watches are a little bit gimmicky in terms of the complications, in terms of the designs, but don't get it twisted, these watches are still really well built. This one is just insane. I would never buy it, it's crazy, that dial material is ugly, but I appreciate what they offer. My favourite though was this one. This is a retrograde jump hour. It's sort of styled after like a car speedometer, car dashboard. I really like this one, and even though it is a bigger piece, it fit really nicely. Comfortable on the wrist. I think I'm going to buy one of these. They're only about $200. And then this one, I mean, another wandering hour. This is sort of what Zurich do. They just make weird sort of hyper watches, but on an affordable price. Certainly worth considering if you like this style, because their prices are pretty competitive. But for me, the brand that stole the whole show was Awake. So these guys use enamel dials, and their dials are just incredible. They're so dynamic, the colours pop through the glass with ease. They just catch your eye when you're walking down, you know, through the show and you see them out your corner of your eye, you can't help but be drawn to them. My absolute favourite was this one, this orange dial. It was so beautiful. I think I need to buy one of these, but they're expensive.